behind him. 20 of Quattararo, 21 of Morbidelli. Then it's Marquez. Oh, it's Margot.
Not good off the line normally, and he's not aggressive on the first lap. Out front, he doesn't need to be aggressive. All he's going to do now.
Here in Misano, but it's Maverick Vinales that's really, and already they're out in the green stuff, and we know picked up his had to serve it here. So the number 5 started a row further back than he'd actually qualified in. So he came off a row
3 or 4 second rest, and then you're into one of the fastest, scariest corners of the year. So yeah, it's a physical old place. The team sort of nothing to lose, probably worth a bit of a gamble. So let's see how that pans out.
We've seen it before, but it's not going to be weekends off. And Dobby would have to win every single one of them, and he'd still be 3 points behind come that 4th round down the road. Are going to start to give it up late on in this race. Has Quattararo got the maturity to make that M1 Yamaha that's up against the Yamaha? Great thing for him, he's up against another Yamaha that performed relatively similar to how his motor
For Yamaha this weekend.
No fairy tale for Valentino Rossi at the moment, struggling not. It's going to be Cavone. Oh, dear me, no. Hold your breath, everybody. He's not through. He thinks he's got the armoury to take it to everyone else, and he knows that Marquez is behind. He does not want to get tangled with him. You took all Marquez's. He's just seen Quattararo go. He knows that Quattararo has got the pace to pull away. So now Marquez has 2 laps. Is he going to do it here? Is he going to let the brake off? He is. Yeah, of course he is. And pushes Maverick out of the way, and don't expect Quattro might want back. Over the line we go then. 23 laps to go. Quattararo leads. Marquez in second place. Actually rolled off. There is Takaki Nakagami rolling out of that. Some unceremonious. Thank you, Yadaka is at trackside. Well, he's with Carmelo Espelletti. Can you imagine what they're thinking about?
I was just about to say, maybe they're here with saying it. They are the facts. Dovizioso, is he going to be head-to-head for the championship? I can't see it. What about Maverick?
Over, so
he'll have to give up some time now.
Yeah, he will do it. It's going to cost him dear as well because he's lost momentum. So Rossi will go by on the Ducati. The big thing about having no grip, of course, it negates the power advantage. You can't get on the throttle.
Getting it onto the fat part of the tyre, let that fat Michelin slick grip the tarmac and shoot you forward. The problem is right now.
Wow. And that was Catalunya last year on a speed up. It's incredible. And they put them in.
Some technical issue on his motorcycle.
At the end of the day, it was the wrong oil, wasn't it?
Tyre pressure,
that you keep talking about. Certainly with the gap back to him, it's 1.6 at the line last time. He's letting them get away, and even if he has
gap, he's the potential to pull away. What we're witnessing is, look behind, look how far everybody is back. What is essentially
should have been a Yamaha route this weekend. Again, I rest the case for Marc Marquez. Without him
on him now, what he's going to do, I think, he's going to let the brake off the first chance he can. What I mean by
down in 5th place. He just got in front of Paul Espargaro a moment ago. You saw that. But now it's about Marc Marquez, the young gun on this racetrack. 26-year-old Marquez chases 20-year-old Frenchman, Fabio Quattararo.
Everyone you spoke to in this paddock didn't understand it. Well, champion. He was the guy who already did it.
And he was taken out by Quattararo at...
And everyone in the commentary watch shouted
onto the front straight. And once again, we're seeing that the Ducati is negated. Oh, good move from Andrea. On the flip-flop. And Marquez, while this battle goes on for 6, 7, 8... He can afford to try something just a little bit ludicrous because he's got the points. The only thing
he knows that in the future, the threat is Fabio Quattararo. He's a man who's potentially going to take world title from him.
That's what we're seeing, a bit of a pattern here. People ask me, why is it that the independent team Yamahas can beat the factory ones?
The truth hurts. The truth hurts.
And when you've got the president of Yamaha here and seeing the 2 factory bikes being duffed up by the Petronas,
and the gap started to grow, they were pulling away every lap. It's just sort of stabilised a little bit now. So let's look back to the last 2 races. Marc Marquez has pretty much led every lap, and he's been mugged.
The Honda hasn't had the grip, and he was mugged by Dobby at the Red Bull Ring, and he was mugged by Rin at a press conference when they played it out. They had the 3 of them in the car. He was looking out the window. He looked like a petulant child. Oh, Magnaia's crap.
Oh, yeah. 1-2 or down into this corner, the next corner, like a scrappy sort of. Well, actually, that's in front of the bus early. He gives Fabio the chance to have a really good look at him. He doesn't want to be mugged again.
And that's Wockley. That wasn't one of his sharpest starts, that's for sure.
Riding the motorcycle that way, pushing the front, locking the front, saving those slides. We've seen him this weekend.
Let me talk you
all that big changes. The bike will react different every time. So,
and getting back to what you said earlier on about Tuck, on a bike you like already, do you imagine the advantage Quattararo could have? If I was him,
sorry for yes, but we've talked about it before. His stock value is through the roof, and who knows? Everyone's out of contract next year.
So still out front, Quattararo from Marquez. It's been 0.2 of a second throughout the last few laps of this, up behind the 42 of Rins. And then behind them, Is Jack Miller finally coming to play? He's holding on the Aprilia to the final point in this race.
Wow. Next lap is Vinales. He's on his way. He's just set his fastest lap. The last 2 laps, Keith, I've been keeping my eye on.
Oh, Suzuki down. Wow. Is it Rins? That's the question.
It is.
It is Rins. Wow. So I think we might find him coming down pit lane and not bothering any further.
And doesn't that sum up Rins' season, really? It's so easy to do that, Keith.
Turn 4, we've seen. Turn 5 before that, 2.9, I think was the big
to go, and it's coming down. We're now down to 7 laps to
the LCR. Lucio Cecchinello Racing Honda. He's got Zarco behind him and he's got Aleix Espargaro behind him. Secondly, Tito Rabat is in 15th place on 1 point. Jorge Lorenzo just outside the points. Hamish Syrin, Miguel on.
That's rare. Test rider Michele Pirro.
He was under pressure from Petrucci.
Yeah.
But I don't know where it'll be, but I know it won't be clean. Quartararo, Marquez, Vinales. Who's gone up again?
Yeah. Surely though at this point, Marquez will be thinking, I'm comfortable leading the championship. I don't, and we saw his face after both those defeats.
Like a slapped child.
He was not happy at all.
This Marquez again on the front end. Marquez takes absolute liberties with that front.
This before, I'd love to see the heart rates of the riders now.
I'd like to see the heart rates of the team.
Can you imagine?
Bend in the air on the brakes into there, and that's the kind of thing where the Honda is very, very good on the brakes with Marquez on it. It won't be. It can't be. It's too tight.
That is the problem. That's, and you're not exaggerating that. Think of the
final corner onto the front straight. Down the front straight. Look at the Honda's just got that little bit of one of the most revered men in motorcycling, particularly in Italy. Next. Looking at every part of the track, squaring it off as he has to do with the Honda. It's a different type of motorbike to ride. It's a 59, but there's been no French winner in the Premier class here at Misano ever. Quartararo will be
information now. Fabio Quartararo has
none.
0.
Yeah.
He has no idea where he's faster or slower than Marquez.
Marquez comes alongside him into the braking area. This is what it's all about now. Can Marquez make that step? Marquez snap back at him. He has. Wow. Fabio Quartararo. Now we're into the part of the track. It's online. Now we are into the really fast stuff. Coming soon. And that Magic Quartararo hasn't covered him off, and that's why he didn't leave a gap. Marquez has outthought Fabio Quartararo, Carles. And in front of the president of Yamaha, Yamaha have been made to finish second and third. Marquez can without speaking it.
The big mistake Fabio's made the whole race was he had to do what Valentino Rossi did in qualifying. His teammate 47 seconds behind.
Once Mark had got in front of him through that fast stuff. I know you say a block. Mark had got him shut down. He got the Honda. He did what the Honda does. Stopped it in the middle of the corner.
Yeah.
Got it on his fat bit.
Can't do anything about that.
Valentino Rossi, good ride, but no cigar. 4th place behind the full sport. But Marc Marquez looks like he's well and truly got one hand on the road. 27 laps to think about that. 26 laps, sorry, to think about getting that last lap right.
Well, that's celebration.
Pecco Bagnaia. 18 finishers. Taka Nakagami with 1 lap. Shakes the hand of Valentino Rossi.
He'll be disappointed with that.
I think so. It was a good with his weekend as well. This was the move that we knew was coming. Honda had... Marquez got it right. He was waiting for Quartararo. He knew that if he blocked off...
But at the end, this is the position. We are taking consistency. This is the important. We're going to understand this race and improve for the next one.
World champion, so was a great moment, and I hope to be soon again in this.
Really nice to win here in Italy, but it's even nicer to have 93 points advantage in the championship.
This move down to here, it looked like he all of a sudden had a turbo. It's fishy looking to me because he didn't do that. Hadn't been doing that all race. He's been sticking right behind him.